That's all you got? Can you do it again? Oh yeah, you're trying. He's trying to help me catch the roosters so that we can just observe the hens for a bit.
Getcha, baby!
Thank you, kiddo. So we got all of the roosters in, and I put the smallest female in too because we're not going to keep small birds because we want them to produce big birds. See how this one has a band on her leg? I have a few more bands here.
We should get that one.
You like that one over there too? We're gonna try, we're just deciding which ones we think we might want to keep, and things might change, but as of right now we're gonna start banding the ones. I really like the personality of the Delaware. And I'm not gonna band any roosters yet until hormones really kick in, and I'm gonna make... Hi! You're gross! But you're cool. It was very dramatic, but I went into the ranger's coop and pulled out just the females so that we could watch them up against the Delaware females. Because really, I'm just kind of deciding between those two breeds, and then I'll pick a rooster at the very end.
I want to arrange a rooster.
You want a ranger rooster?
Feisty's a good rooster.
Feisty's kind of small though.
Is he?
Yeah, we'll see. So we've banded the biggest two Delaware, and we'll just kind of see. Oh gosh, he just can't help himself.
Oh
He has
man,
to.
she is big.
Are you big and heavy and strong?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love your shirt, dude. I hope a chicken doesn't poop on it. This lightest one right here, she is definitely the biggest. But here, let's walk. Let's walk. See, she waddles because she is so big, and I just wonder if we should even consider her. Okay, so what do you like about this one?
Well, she's shy, like Hazel, but I really like her. She's a fast runner.
Okay.
A chicken was coming to, and it started to get puffed up at her. She walked away, so she's a good hen.
Okay.
I like.
And she's pretty big.
Yeah.
This was the one that I was watching too, so
Yeah,
I think this is a good choice, buddy.
Yeah, that red one over there, the one that's closest to that black one.
Uh-huh.
I like the quality. It's a fast runner, and
You like the fast runners?
not only that,
And it's big.
that reddish brownish one.
Mhm.
I saw it just look up and just watch the sky. So
Oh, so it's smart too. Watching out for predators. Okay. Good reasoning, kiddo. I like it.
yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Show me what you're working on. The seeds. We eat the seeds, right? And what do you feed to the chickens? Well, they get all the other goopy stuff, right?
Okay.
Do you need some help?
No.
Okay. Of course not. Can you scoop that out and put it in the chicken bucket for me? Oh, thank you, kiddo.
Beep beep.
Oh, I forgot I put shells in this bucket too.
Beep beep.
Usually the layers get those, but we'll figure it out.
Beep beep.
There, Peep Peep. Ooh. Oh, you're filming me? So you approve I won, right? And there they go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hi, buddy. I was working on getting everybody some fresh wood chips today. It's funny what excites chickens. They are just loving this. Yeah, bud. Okay. I'm checking on Hazel and the babies, and a lot of the babies keep getting out of the tractor, and it works Hazel up, but she's the one doing it. She's digging, she's scratching right around the perimeter of the tractor, just like that. And they just slip right under, and then they're terrified of me because their mom is neurotic. So this is super fun, and I think I'm gonna move the tractor maybe today. They won't be in the nice warm greenhouse, but I can't keep doing this, chasing chickens that are scared of me. They're checking out their new place. They are closer to the road, but it's all good. They're not
Hi,
far
Baba.
from their...
Hi.
Hi, kiddo. From their permanent spot. And look at Chickzilla is all sorts of interested. Poor Goldie got infested with mites and stopped laying on her eggs. Now I have to strip their coop and spread diatomaceous earth everywhere. Here comes Mohawk. Oh my gosh, her head feathers are just ridiculous. She does have a funny head, doesn't she? They were munching on the last little bit of our elderberries. I think you got them all, girls. Oh no. I'm so glad we weren't designed to slam our faces into our dinner plate. What? Well, I'm glad it works for you. Hey. Do you want to live a nice long life here? How about you? You look skeptical. You should be. I mean, let's be real. I have spent quite a bit of time observing these birds this week and have banded 7 ranger females and 1 ranger rooster and 2 Delaware females and 1 Delaware rooster. After Butcher Day, I will see how all of those chickens get along together and probably have to make the decision between one of the roosters. Gosh, I wish they could talk sometimes. Hazel and her babies are all settled in and no one has escaped the new setup. Are you teasing the chickens? Here, Hazel, have some string cheese. Is she actually pecking at it? Only 1 more week to go. Now pardon me while I walk through my plans for next year, because I want to make sure I'm making the right decisions before Butcher Day. Okay, so I'm thinking that the left side of the coop, where the Cornish are right now, and there really isn't any access to the outside where it would be safe for them to range, that will be like the brooder area, and then right here will be where the mom and dad meaties get, and we need a couple nesting boxes, and then they've got the door that leads them to this run. And I'm thinking like maybe where that second post is, putting in a permanent fence with a gate, and then once the babies are ready to go outside, so maybe 4 weeks or something, then from there on they will have that whole run to themselves. Oh, you little stinker. Don't even jump the fence. And then from right here and that fence post, because yeah, I'm just thinking of, we have extra metal panels to have those slope down, just like a lean-to, so that will be their covered area, and it's really secure in there. So that should be it for the fresh wood chips. until butcher day. It is, let me see, hang on. It is easy for them to just cake it completely with poo. But yeah, not around here. We're not gonna do that. My garden will love it in the spring though. She's breaking my heart right now. She really wants to hatch out some babies. She was sitting on all of these in this part of the coop. So that is where they all poop. This is not a nesting area, Goldie. I am so sorry, sweetheart. She's like, why did you take those from me? I wish I had day-old chicks to just give you, just a couple. Oh, but you found something in the bucket, a bean. Oh, good for you. The Rangers are earning some more points right now. Oh, I guess the Delaware are out in it a little bit too. They're not under their covered area, all of them. Nicely done, guys. Embrace that Pacific Northwest weather. So, some feed dropped and sprouted up. The other chickens, 100% of the time, would have eaten that up. There's no way they would leave sprouts like that alone. What, are you chickens at all? I mean, what's the deal, guys? I think we're having a moment right now. She is banded. She is the second biggest Delaware hen. We'll have to come up with a name for you since you're a keeper. So these guys are pretty rough on our grass. They're only on a spot for not even 24 hours, and look at this. They keep knocking their feeders and water over. I'm kind of ready to be done because I have so many groups of chickens and this is just getting to be a bit much. But I've got friends coming to pick up the chicks tomorrow. Hazel's probably going to be a bit sad, but she'll live. She'll be all right. Enjoying their last meal, trying to get to it. Goodness gracious, you guys are very plump. Look at that. Oh boy. So attractive. All right, let's see these guys. The Rangers enjoying their last meal. So the reason I'm not keeping any breasts for my meat bird flock is that they really just take too long to mature. And as most genetics goes, you have a 50-50 chance to get a male or a female. The hens are just so small, which means about half the birds would be too. I hear they lay a lot of eggs, so I am going to keep these 2 hens for layers, but my layer coop isn't big enough to continue to raise these birds and collect more hens. Clearly roosters, clearly rooster, questionable rooster, and hen. Will you go over by your questionable rooster friend so I can get a comparison? That's not what I meant. Guys. Hi. Yeah, I think we might have 4 roosters and a hen, which is just insane. Regardless, we will keep questionable rooster for a little bit. And because he is super small. If you're a rooster, you're super small, dude. You are about to see why I am just done raising the Cornish. It's too heartbreaking. I had several waddlers, as I called them, with the Rangers, but nowhere near this bad. So here we are, the night before Butcher Day. I am just out here while the kids are sleeping, thanking these guys for giving me and my family the ultimate sacrifice to nourish our bodies. I am so thankful for you guys. I really am. So first is the cones. You know what happens there. Then they get scalded and put into the plucker. That's the machine that takes the hours and hours out of the job. Then we have the gutting station. It took 5 of us 5 hours to butcher 49 chickens, but I'll put all the other specifics in the last video. All that remain are these 11, and there's probably the rooster that we will keep. I gotta think of a good name for you, buddy. You're pretty cool. And then those 2 hens, the white hens at the very end, they're gonna go in with our layers. I just have to do that. I cannot tell you how good it felt to not have to weigh any more feed. Hi there, little one. Here we are. The next day, I still have quite a bit of cleaning up to do. I have to take all of that down. This can come out of here. But my goodness, it was so nice to be able to strip this. I keep wanting to say stall because it feels like a horse stall. Strip this coop. Hi, little girl. And not have to measure or weigh their feed. And just know that now I can just treat them like pets because they are. That felt really, really good. And they're not part of an experiment anymore. As for Hazel, she's getting preferential treatment. She is just fine. It's such a goofy way to eat, but look how accurate she is. This experience has been a crazy one, but I am deeply satisfied with the outcome. We have over 157 pounds of chicken in the freezer, 2 new layers, and 11 chickens that will provide fertilized hatching eggs for us to hatch and raise our own meaties for years to come. I will release my inner nerd in one last video for those who want to see all the numbers. Thank you for coming on this journey with us.